Okay, I guess we can begin. Take that off. Probably just a short stream today. Chilling and whatnot. I'm trying to level my rogue still. And I didn't want to do any of the job quests, not on stream, but I really need to unlock these abilities before I go into dungeons and not have like half my shit to use. So I guess that's good. I think I'm high enough level that we can do 2 job quests. Eliana, are you a fellow Roganite? Will I see you in here, or is this an instance thing when I come in here? No, you are in here. Hello. It's me, Bani, with lots of cankersores. Jack wishes to bring you up to a tricky assignment. Got it. Ah, Bani, just the cove I've been hoping to see. We've some nasty trouble brewing. The client's on his way, so sit tight and pay attention. I'm calling Underfoot and the Stray in on this as well. It'd be a right little rogue family reunion. I'm sorry if my voice sounds weird today. It's just the cankers are on my tongue, making me talk weird. Got a little bit of a lisp going on. That's okay though. Jack, the client's arrived. Jake? Jack? Jackie? Jacques? Our guest here has come from Maelstrom Command with confidential orders direct from the Admiral herself, so you know what won't be a simple job. I'm afraid your guildmaster speaks truly. 'Twas several days ago when an emaciated man stumbled into one of our camps seeking aid. Upon questioning the poor fellow, we discovered that he had narrowly escaped a life of slavery. He claimed that pirates had raided his village, abducted him, and many others to sell on the black market auction block. That sucks. I hope it heals up soon. It already has, Mimo. It started last night, and let me say, like 4 hours ago, I was in so much pain. I mean, obviously it's not as bad as my back having a seizure, but I was in so much pain because not only does your mouth hurt when you have a canker sore, but it gives you like really bad body ache, like you have a cold. I called my mom and I'm like, I just need you to distract me because I'm in like so much physical pain right now that I'm actually going insane. like I literally couldn't sleep, and what I ended up doing was just taking a fuck ton of Advil to help with the body ache, and then I got in like a blazing hot shower and just burned it out of me. And then I got in bed and I slept, and it's better now, which is amazing. Usually it takes a couple days. Hey, gay lover, what's up, B-dubs? We dispatched a patrol to confirm the tale and found the village almost completely destroyed. 'Twas a meager settlement without so much as a guardhouse. Thus did its unkind fate escape our notice until now. You'd think these pirates never had heard of the code. Belaging honest culls and dipping the wicks in the slave trade, they're headed the right way for a good stabbing. Aye, though it ain't set down in so many wids. Is wids supposed to be words? The code's notoriously unforgiving against those that raise weapons against the weak. After all, the first pirate in these parts was called what was feeling oppression in the North Seas. Ignore your history, and you risk becoming what ye hated most. Not much. I actually spent the day relaxing. Good for you, B-dubs. I'm sure some horse tranquilizers were required. Proud of you. Only things I did were food-related or laundry, and a little sketch, but I didn't even finish it. Nice. I've never been more proud of your accomplishments, or lack thereof. So, you've a mark for us then. That we do. From the description given to us by the escaped villager, we've determined that these lawbreakers are members of the Jolly Merchants, a pirate crew in possession of an official privateering in something? Didn't read it. Clicked too fast. 'Twould appear, however, that privateering has been naught but a screen behind which to hide their illicit activities. One can only imagine how many other Limson's citizens have fallen prey to these wicked slavers. And we've let it happen right under our very noses. Naturally, the Admiral desires a swift resolution to this ignominy, but merely tracking down those poor souls who have already been sold is proving heavily taxing to our allocated resources. We could throw more soldiers at the problem, but that runs the risk of drawing the small folks' attention and inciting undue panic. Maybe we should stop referring to people as small folks. I don't know, just a thought. Thus do we come to the Rogues Guild for help. We ask that you eliminate the Jolly Merchants and liberate the villagers presently in their custody, and that you do so with the utmost discretion. Consider it done, when those nasty coves will feel our short blades prickling into their backs. I love a good short blade prickling into my back. They'll enjoy but a brief moment of regret afore the code is rightly enforced. Enforce that short blade in my behind. Alright, let's get to work. I'll be going after the Jolly Merchants myself. Underfoot, Vikebi, you two lend your skills to the Maelstrom investigation and see what you can whistle about the calls what have already been sold. Bani, you coming with me. I think you're ready for the next step of your education. Is it another ability that I unlock so that I can go to dungeons? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Shall we get after these slaving cutthroats then? Do it. Our client tells me that the Jolly Merchant men set sail from Aleport a few bells ago. Oh aye, they might even board an Imperial ship or two, but that's just some mummery they're putting on to amuse the Admiral's swaths. I reckon the rest of the crew will be back on the land, looking to snap the shackles of fresh herd out chattel, and just to prove my theory right, one of them jolly bastards got himself spotted creeping about the roofmans in Lower Lenorzia. There's a Baines Cove over at the Marabi dry docks by the name of Switzert. What'll likely know the full story. He's more of a shipwright than a rogue these days, but he keeps his glazes keen for the guild. And over and have yourself a prattle, and I'll join you soon. Oh my god, this dialect every fucking time. Getting through a sentence is like running a an obstacle course. Aye, I know what you are. What can old Swarsnit do for you? Oh, you do a lot for me, Big Daddy. Hunting down Jolly Merchant slavers? Ah, well, that explains a few things. I was keeping an eye on the bustle about the dry docks, you see, when I spied an odd trio off in the distance. This rough-looking sod, one of our pirates, I'd wager, was prodding along another bloke and this poor skinny lass. I've seen whippet curs less miserable than the two being herded. Last I saw, they were headed south. If what you're saying about the slavery business is true, then the Jolly Merchant's not being to walk his charges all the way to market. No, he likely has a boat waiting for him. And if I were a slaver headed south, my vessel would be hidden somewhere along the Salt Strand. That doesn't leave much time. You said Jack was on his way, yes? You best go on ahead, and I'll point him in the right direction when he gets here. Suspicious? Suspicious. Spy on the Jolly Merchants. Ooh, I want a Jolly Rancher. That sounds pretty good, actually. Come, my Goobu friend. Ride me. Swordsmith came through for us, eh? Now what do we got here? This one looks like a charmer. Sudden move, I told ye. Me peg-legged grandma ambles quicker than you miserable sacks of shite. Or maybe you need another thrashing, is that it? You already forgot what happens when you be generous patients. I'm sorry, please, no more beatings. We walked as far as we could, but we need food, water. Then get in your boat and shut your traps. You'll get fed when you reach the other side. The other side? Where are you taking us? Are ye challenging me and just plain daft? I told you to keep your bleating mouth shut. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Leviathan, scaly arse, she's weeping again. Listen, we're headed to Airport, all right? That's what me shipmates gather to take stock of the merchandise and decide what gets sold where. You see, some buyers want only lads, I bet they do, while others looking for lasses. As long as we keep these rich bastards happy, we make more coin than we did scrapping with the Empire's war galleys. Not that you care about that, I suppose. What matters to you is that you'll be loaded onto a jolly merchantman, sailed off to the god knows where, and Limsel will be a decent memory. Distant memory? So if I was you, I'd fill the empty belly with one last big gulp of sweet Lenosian sea breeze. I'm sore tempted to put a blade twixt his eyes here and now, but that won't get the job done. Now, we'll let him guide us to his mates in Ailport, then we'll mill the whole bloody lot of them. Welcome back, B-dubs. The jolly merchants will get their due. Don't you worry about that. Yes, we've got some slave trading we're trying to put an end to, because we're good boys. They've gone. We'd best hurry to Ailport, unless you've a quicker way. There's a ferry what leaves for Candlekeep Cave. I'll meet you across the water, lad. I mean, I could just fucking teleport there. Some of the clients really like the lads. Alright, I realize I just left my iPad running in my bedroom. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I didn't really like plan on starting to stream. I just came out here and then my tiny brain had an Alzheimer's moment and I just started streaming and forgot I left a whole bunch of shit running in my bedroom. I was just going to do some peaceful leveling with my Cankersaur alone, but then I realized that I really can't level until I do more job quests. So here I am. Jacques. Bani, that jolly merchant cove, still with his captives. Seems like you've taken a run under our allies. Hiding their operations in plain sight, bold as brass, aye, but it's an old slaver's trick. See, even if some cull recognizes the merchandise, only a single handler gets boned. The rest of the crew just whistles, all innocent-like, while their mate is marched off to the crockles. And aye, you can bet they'd threaten bloody murder for any prisoner who raises a hue and a cry. I don't know what that means, but okay. Patience now, Colt. We'll just wait until we've seen that all these blackguards have arrived. Meanwhile, you'd better sharpen your stabbers. We've a busy night ahead of us. My stabbers. Goatraw's butt was twitching? Oh, we missed it. I mean, it's blowing in the wind. Just like his hair. Ready for the job, then. Only the jolly merchants are all here. We'll ambush the sods and set the captives free. Let's do this. That's a lot of loading. That ought to be long enough. We'll just have to hope there aren't any stragglers. Listen closely now, Colt. The merchants disguised as plain old adventurers and have settled themselves in their separate rooms here in Ailport. How do we whittle which coves on the merchant? Easy. Take a look at the daddies. Oh, the bingo swilling call over yonder. I don't know what the fuck that sentence just said, but there were daddies, so I'm okay. He's wearing lavender gloves, the exact same type with the nasty sod at the salt stands had one. Those are lavender? I mean, I guess. I would have gone more for lilac. That'll be how they find each other in a crowd. Of course, it's also how I whittled where each of the bastards was staying. Just snilch the hopeless glazes, oh, the company they keep, and ye can sure ye found your mark. You have some lavender gloves. Nice. Are they leather? So here's the job. I'll lay it out before ye. We hit all 3 common rooms, mill the merchants quick and dirty like, and get those captives their bleeding lives back, all right? Oi, the storeroom door's been forced open. Some thieving sod's been at the ale. Oh, they're fake satin. How are they fake satin? You mean, are they polyester satin? Well, that can't be gotten far. Better get the lads onto the sweep of the port. Was the merchant cove, gulpin' pilfered ale. You'd think you'd be doing their best not to draw attention to themselves. All things considered, bloody oafs. And now we've got a swarm of yellow jackets buzzing around, looking for blood if they spot us wandering round the dark mans. I've a feeling they've axed first and asked questions later. I'd be best then if the patrols never even knew we were here. Ooh, we're going ninja style again? We'll slip as sneaky as we can into each of the common rooms and use them telltale lavender gloves to identify our marks. These innocent culls in there as well, mind, so let's not stab any as don't deserve it, okay? I'm thinking we should head out at the time to better avoid them yellow jackets, so I'll let you take the lead after you, Bani. Hide? Yes, I am the stealth ninja. I don't know where I'm going. Where am I going on this map? I was going to go in this restaurant. Don't be concerned about why the door opened on its own. I'm just going to open these bindings. You'll none the wiser. Doesn't care that I rematerialized directly in front of him. No! Stand back, little Lala. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're welcome. Is there anybody else in here I need to get? Doesn't appear to be. Alright, Jack, I rescued one of them. Is there more? There are more pressing matters at hand. Okay. Apparently there's more people that I need to save. Not in here, though. Yes, nobody cares about these stealth doors. Ooh, there's somebody else here, though. Hi, I'm just gonna sneak up behind you and free this man. You didn't see anything. Nothing, I tell you. I'm a ninja. I'm free. Yes, you are free. Oh my god, there's 4 of these? Where the fuck are all of them? guess maybe it's this whole building. Oh, do you open? You do open. Excuse me. Oh, we got 2 here. Sweet. Can I free you both before he sees me? Oh. I'm free. Yes, you are free. Uh-oh. Oh, it's Captain Jack. That looks to be the last of them. I didn't need my help at all. Yeah, you're pretty worthless. Back into the shadows, lad. Poof. I'm in the shadows. You can't see me. I'm assuming I need to help you fight, though. Oh, there's a lot of you all of a sudden. Oops, you were just cheering on. My bad. But you know what? Enjoy your day. Just a pile of corpses. This must smell lovely. Man meat. Not a bad night's work, eh, Bani? The maelstrom will be taking care of the poor gulls what freed, and I've made sure none of the merchants were drowned are like to get out again. As for the jolly merchantman, well, her crew can expect a visit from the Admiral's finest galleys, and it won't be for the tea and crumpets on the poop deck. Right, me natty lad, our part here's done. Time to head back to the sisters. Excuse me, are you the ones who freed us? Aye. Was there something else we could do for ye, miss? The maelstrom swads'll take you home, if that's what you're worried about. Oh no, I know. I just wanted to thank you. In the best way I know how. If I may, there was one other thing I wished to tell you. Moments before you rescued me, the dreadful pirate was muttering up his cups. 'Twas something about another raiding party that he'd yet made it back. I beggin' your pardon. It seems they'd be hunting for slaves in West Lenorsia, and being so close to Elport, our captor assumed they were out rounding up chattels and last bell. I just couldn't bear the thought of anyone else suffering as I have. Please, is there naught you can do? There certainly is, miss. You just get yourself safely home and leave the stray pack of jackals to us. I will pray for your success. Thank you again. Heh, so much for savoring a victory pint. I'll send word of this development to the underfoot on the stray. We've some well-earned trade for the last of these jolly merchants. By the by, here's your throwing arm, Bani. How's your throwing arm, Bani? I think it's time I learned ye how to fling a proper blade. When you're out in the wide open roofmans, you often find the need to sting a cove from a distance. Oh, he's going to teach me how to reach around, and I'm sure a canny lad like yourself figures all sorts of uses for a well-thrown dagger. Just keep it in mind for when we hunt down the rest of them slavers. Hell yes. Throwing dagger delivers a ranged attack. Do it. Is it instant? I hope it's instant. And I can chuck them while the tank is pulling and we're running. Throwing dagger. It is instant. Sick. And it's level 15, so I'll have it in all dungeons. Slave to the clove. Those last few jolly merchant bastards must be camped out somewhere in western Lenorsia. Now, if I was a black-blooded, gill-grubbing slaver, where would I be hiding? There's naught to the west from the Shahagin pools. Even those bullocks for brains pirates would know better than to trespass on fishback territory. They won't want to chase running into patrols near Ailport, so that just leaves us east. The flock? Aye, they're likely to be nestled down in the ruins of their amongst the dodos. That's where we'll try to pick up the trail. You head over and snooch the place while I send... Snooch! It's Snooch! And I send word of the Sisters of the Maelstrom. The dreadful pirate Roberts? Yes. Alright. What am I doing? What am I doing? Pray tell? Some Shuriken throwing abilities, which is most nice. Don't want to join your fate, but thank you. Beggarly boy? I'm thinking dead boy. He looks most deceased. Thank you for freeing us. We've been tied up for like this since those awful pirates snatched up our beds. Those are some interesting looking dodos you've got there, Bani. No sign of the merchants though, eh? Their leader mentioned heading over to Ailport. He said something about them being no signal, and that was a signal that something was wrong. They just let us hobble in here like lamb of the market. One of them jabbed about keeping the meat unsullied in case there was trouble. Pray, let us flee this place before they return. Ah, who are you to just sidle in and set loose our Ard-won prizes, eh? 'Twas the damnedest thing. We'd oft a crew lodging in Ailport, and not a one of 'em survived the night. Done in by a couple of sneaky curs what favored the short blades, they said. I'm supposing that was you two. Seems you've a bone to pick with our choice of trade. I can't say I've much... Ooh, well, this is Jack. I can't say I've much use for the slavers, except a place to bury me knives. Oh, and wouldn't bother yourself with waiting on your ship to come back neither. The jolly merchants are done for. You might have that right, lad. But when you wouldn't know the kind of coin the healthy slaves like them once will bring us, I'll have a new ship and a new crew afore a single morn has passed. Ye hear that, chattel? Ye each worth a shining bloody fortune. Ignore this bleating sod. In fact, why don't you step back as well? These coves are about to learn the consequences and breaking the code, and the discussion is that like to get messy. Did ye not think we'd come for ye? You can try to stifle your victims' screams in the Darkmans, but the shadows are always listening. The shadow knows what evil lurks in the hearts of man. Woo! Yeah, check out my daggers. That do like barely any damage, but that's cool. Oh, you just have a lot of health in general. What about this? What if I dagger you like this? Well, that's decent. Yes. Bitch. Bitch. Oh no, killer dodos. Quick, use your heal, Bani. Oh my god, how many of these people are there? These fat dodos are fucking awesome. Vakebi! Underfoot. Here to get underfoot. Or at least I would if a bugger was left standing. This is a fine pile of quarrons. There's naught for us to do. No scraps for latecomers. The colt in me had a hunger. Fate joined. Take me. Thank you. I shudder to think what horrid fate awaited us had you not helped us to escape. I knew someone would come. You've just like the heroes in the stories. They're always arrived in the perfect time and triumph over the villains. Do you think I could be a hero like you? I know I could be brave and strong too. I just know it. I'm sorry, kid. No one with freckles is allowed in. You don't want to be like me, lad. I've got so much gonorrhea, you wouldn't even imagine it. Listen now, me and the coves there, we're the ones that are scary folk are afraid of, and that's 'cause we keep the rules for our world like live on. I don't know what that said, but okay. We don't much care if you shirk your chores or get into fights, but if you ever break the code and betray your mates, then there's we're good lord. Then that's when we'll come after ye, no matter how far you run or how far you ride. Just blew that kid's damn mind. Live your life like the hero you want to be, though, and I'll never need worry about that. This man just threatened my child. Aye, you two can stumble it, and all. I assume you are the citizens who were abducted by the Jolly Merchants. I am Captain Milala of the Yellow Jackets. Maelstrom Command has entrusted me with conducting you to safety. D-dums. It's all right, lad. These folks will take care of you. Go on. You best not get left behind. And from one form of slavery to another. Now they're slaves to capitalism. Isn't that great? Was there aught else, Captain? Worder of a new job. A job? From me? For you? Mostly the jobs we call blow. How patiently absurd. Why, I'd rather hire a sewer rat than to mind me larder. Whoa, what the fuck? Was it during one of your jobs that you turned Airport into a slaughterhouse? What dark age is this, that we must employ assassins to enforce the law? Is this a continued dalliance with underworld miscreants such as you that prevent Limsalo Minsa from ever fully expunging the stain of piratical infection? Look at these weapons you bear. A civilized person uses such implements to care meat or peel fruit and leaves them at the table when they belong. Do you perhaps clench them twixt your teeth as you swing up rails like the pirates you hunt, or Fair City has no place for those who refuse to abandon the brutish ways of the past? The only champions of justice this nation requires are the valiant and Cothright soldiers of the Yellow Jackets. Jack, what the bloody hells does this cull want with us? I've not the foggiest idea, love. Just smile and nod. I've not come here to patronize. I've come to put a decisive end to piracy in all its forms. Consider this visit a gauntlet thrown at the collective feet of the Rogues Guild. Heed well my words. Just before dawn this very morn, a Maelstrom vessel stocked with provisions was boarded and looted by pirates. Much of the cargo was stolen, and that is vexing indeed, but it is the theft of three items in particular, three unique treasures of nigh incalculable worth, and the most distresses my martial colleagues. As for the brigands, they made well their escape, disappearing into the dawn's mist along with their precious plunder. A rum tale. What's it to you with us? I challenge you, a contest to reclaim those stolen treasures. Should my yellow jackets and I succeed in retrieving the great share, I shall formally propose the abolition of the Rogues Guild. Upon reviewing of our achievements, the Admiral will surely concede that your unscrupulous institution has outlived its usefulness. Oh, blow it out your wattle. I've better ways to spend my time. Oh, do you know? Do you now? This incident constitutes a theft against the nation of Limsa. Does that not violate your beloved code? Holy shit, she's got an evil fraud face. She looks like Umbridge from Harry Potter. If I'm not mistaken, you'd no choice but to rise to the occasion, unless, of course, you mean to slick back into your hole and abandon the fundamental precepts of your duty. All right, you screeching shrew. You'd made your bloody point, and will be sorry that you did, I promise you that. Your paltry promises amount to naught in the face of my conviction. I shall not rest until Limsa is free of every last buccaneer, scoundrel, and shadow-dwelling ne'er-do-well. What a bitch. What now, Jack? For right now, we'll head back to the sisters. But first, Bani's gonna pop another one of these so that he can get extra experience points. I want to be a ninja. I'm assuming I can become a ninja when I reach level 30. But that is just an assumption, and you know what they say about that. For a wee lass, that Melina's got some bullocks, and it seems she's well done with whiffs of old pirate stock. I don't take kindly to calls pulling me strings, but the shrew is right, the code's been broken and we've a job to do. From the sound of it, though, them coves knew what they were about when they cloyed the treasure. I'll need ye at your breast. At your beast. It's time you learn the art of mugging. Rough out a call in just the right way, and he'll give you more than what you'd get if you just plain knocked him out on his arse. Me and the lads will be busy whittling the story on them bitter bulbos, so you're free to head out to sharpen your skills. Might even be as you'll pocket some extra blunts while you're at it. I could go for a blunt. Let's see. This is all much lower. I will take the money. I need you at my breast. Mug learned. Delivers an attack with a potency of 150. Additional effect increases target's damage taken by 5%. Lasts for 20 seconds. Increases the chance of additional items being dropped by target if mug is dealt before or as the finishing blow. Nice. So now I can mug people. That's cool. Ooh. What level is this quest? Oh, this is level 20. Sweet. We can keep going. Been practicing your step dance, Bani, cause you've already ready to run rings around Captain Malia and her swads. The Yellowjackets been pressing their investigation into the treasures what were cloyed from the Maelstrom tub, but as you know, we've got our own network of coves, what don't miss naught or the goings-on about town. As for the sharp end of the job, it'll be you, me underfoot, and the stray. Let's get down to business, eh? Let's get down to business to defeat my buns. The Kebi's late to the feast, so I'll just make sure we're all on the same page for now. When you get down to it, we have 2 goals for this job. Bite back them 3 treasurers and mill the coves when cloyed off the first place. You can be sure that the Yellow Jack's shrew will be doing her damnedest to beat us at the marks, and seeing as the fate of Guild is in stake, we'd best not drag our do-beaters on this one. I say we grab them baubles afore she even lifted anchor, and give her a proper reason to rage against us rogues. You seem awfully keen on the contest all of a sudden, Jack. Aye, well, here's the thing. I sent me a grievance to the Thalassocracy regarding the Shrew's challenge, but them paper shuffles don't care a whit as long as one of us gets the job done. So I figured I'd sail with the wind rather than against it. We won't want to skirt our duties and force poor Captain Milala the blunder about the scary Darkmans, now would we? How very gentlemanly of ye. Well, them's the cards what we have been dealt, ain't they? Now, stow your quips and let's head what you learned about them bloody treasurers already. Aye, the treasurers. According to the manifests of the Maelstrom vessel, we're looking to to bite back the Cerulean Star, the Silver Sorrows, and something called the Black Sarcophagus. Well, that sounds inviting. Aside from the fancy names, I was able to windle a few more details. The Cerulean Star, for starters, is a big old blue diamond, which shines like, well, like a star, I suppose. Then we've got the Silver Sorrows, a pair of earrings, what once graced the wattles of the Sultana of Ulda. There's a tale there, but one we won't concern us at the present. Lastly, the Black Sarcophagus thing. I'm afraid that there remain a mystery no matter how much I poked and prodded. Maybe it's some sort of onyx, some black onyx. In any case, all three of these trinkets was recorded as spoils for official privateering raids. Now, as you know, a pirate will usually sell his plunder through a reliable fence. Sometimes, though, holding an auction is the only way to offload goods, what is too extravagant or just too bleeding rare for the average cull to deal with. Our three wondrous treasures fell into the auction-only category when the Biden began at airport. That's a lucy. Oh my god, that hurt like fuck. Weighed in with its ample purse, made some unmatchable offers, then organized a tub for the merchant to be shifted back to Limsa. And that's when our Mark swatted in and picked up the transport clean. I had a few wids with the Maelstrom sailors as survived the attack, and they pointed the fingers at the grinning curs. Problem is, not all the culls seen hide nor hair of the curs, not to mention their bloody ship, side the raid. Oh, sorry I'm late, Jack, but you'll want to hear this. I'm pregnant. Some of the cargo that was cloyed from the transport was just found during a routine inspection of the Lathagren checkpoint. Lathagren? Have the curves made the landfall then? Ah, what of the treasure? Any mention of them? Not that I've heard, but the jackets ain't done shaking out all the boxes yet. Hey, we better get eyes out there quite quick like Bani. Underfoot, you're fresh for a run, Archie. Come on, Colt. I'll race you out to the checkpoint. Where are we? Am I nowhere near this? Okay, I guess we'll teleport here. My weekend was good. I only had one person come. I was supposed to have 4, but One of them ended up having COVID and testing positive, so we had to cancel that group of people. But I had a friend come and we just chilled and watched TV and hung out, so it was nice and relaxing. And then I got this fucking horrendous canker sore that like ruined the last 12 hours of my life. But I'm better now, so at least I'm better. I won our race. You owe me a pint, Bani. Jabs aside, though, I looks like Vikebi was right after the cargo. From what I've been able to catch from the swads at the gate, it seems a peddler was boned for carrying goods that was known to be aboard the transport. They carted the poor sod away in chains, but the cargo itself is still here. I saw a pair of jackarts carrying boxes up to the wooden ramp. We need not know what's in them crates. I get the feeling that won't open their gains for us asking, though. Not while this fool's challenge is going on. Do you think we should skulk over there and see if they've found them treasures yet? I think we should. I think we should. Do I need to be, by skulk, do you mean I should be in hide mode? I am the ninja. I am stealth as fuck. How am I supposed to get up there? I can't even go there. How do I... Oh, there's a stairs. There's stairs like right fucking here. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Hey, Nitro. I'm stealthing, so I can only walk super slow like. Although I'm stealthing and Ra is just following behind me, so I'm thinking our cover has been blown. Two Yellow Jacket soldiers are inspecting the seized cargo. Approach them while cloaked by your hide ability and attempt to listen to their progress. Alright, come on, Ra. They won't see you. You're just a... The Yellow Jackets are discussing the contents of the crates. This old junk. No diamond, no earrings, and no bloody black sarcophagus. Looks like we'll have to lean hard on the skinny peddler if we're to find them treasures. The sergeant says the merchant, still pleading ignorance, claims he was hired to carry the goods through the checkpoint and not else. What a pile of pug shit. I'm guessing the pirates have split the cargo and are trying their lucky at every checkpoint. Captain Milana's already given orders to double the guards and inspect every cart of wagon what comes through. Report to Harumamumu. So they found naught of value, eh? Bah. We'd lost the contest before we even properly started. But, be that as it may, something don't add up here. Why would you order a cull to carry the goods through the checkpoint? No smuggler is that daft, surely. And even if by some miracle of the goods you squirmed through Lelthagren without raising a fuss, why would you risk taking merchandise back to the city what you cloyed it from? No, there's a bigger picture here, and we need to take a step back to see it. Assuming the Curs hired this peddler to do their dirty work, there'll be someone in the shadows as brokered the real deal, and I just happen to know a cove what makes it its business to oversee these kinds of shady arrangements. The thing is, this black bucketeer bloke changes his haunts depending on how the breeze blows, quite literally in fact. I seem to recall the Navigator's veil being shifted by a westerly this morning, so that'll put him... at Tiller's Rest, nice and close. Why don't we go ask him a few questions before we head back to the guild? Well, it's clearly that cunt of the Yellow Jackets who planned all of this. I mean, am I right? Am I right? Where am I going? Black Market Keeper looks like an Asian. I pride myself on my memory for faces, but yours is unknown to me. Are you an earnest customer or an inquisitive annoyance? I must be sure of your intentions. Oh, are we fighting? Who's fighting? I shall mug thee. Ooh, yeah, get mugged. Nice. Black velvet in a slow southern time. I don't know the lyrics, but you know the song I'm talking about. The dance is old, but the name is new. But anyway, your dagger's rogue. I have peddler my wares to your kind since the upright thieves stalked the night. Speak, what would you have in this humble merchant? Still tormenting the colts, granddad. We've come for an information on smuggling jobs. That slow southern style. There was the peddler that was caught at the Than Legrand checkpoint, moving merchandise for the grinning curs. Pleaded innocence even when he had the screws put to him. You wouldn't know about that deal, would ye? Every last sordid detail, not a single grain of stolen sand passes through the shadows without my knowledge. But such prickly wisdom lodges tightly in one's throat. What have you brought to ease the pain of its passage? Spare me the theatrics, Grandad. Here's your usual purse. A little KY jelly for your throat? Ew. That sum is paid. The deal is made. May my answers state your fickle hunger. Your helpless peddler was indeed innocent. He was but a beast of burden, employed by associates of the grinning curs, and likely knew naught of his freight-tainted nature. A pawn, if you will, a convenient decoy. There are those amongst my acquaintances who specialize in providing such services. Aye, that's what I thought. The curs wanted the call to get caught, and now the jackets have had a taste, they'll waste their time yaffling every shite pie that comes through their checkpoints. Meanwhile, the real treasures are hidden away in the Darkmans, along with the grinning curs. Not the Darkmans, Master Rogue, the Mist. Aside from the traveling merchant, the curs associate have spent coin in another piece of this little game. A navigator, one who is practicing a piloting and vesseling through the Doxy Pole. That's a sentence that I just read. The Doxy! The gods only know how many ships have sailed into the fog soup and never come out again, and that's where you say the curs have gone to ground. Now, there's a trick what took some bullocks. Once the hunted tub was sitting dimber in the mist, though, I would have been easy to have these associates at their ferries junk goods to Lenorsia. Then the Kenya Coves just needed to wait for the peddlers to get boned and draw the glazes of the Yellow Jackets inland. We need to strike now. As soon as they learn the coast is clear, they'll flee for open waters. A fair appraisal of events. Now that you know the location of your marks, however, it will not be so difficult to track them down. The Doxy Pole was once an impenetrable shroud, but ever since the calamity, the mists are far less constant. Narrow your search to the heaviest banks, and you will soon uncover those who wish to remain unseen. But now, a warning. The mist conceals other dangers besides the dogs you seek. A careless step may land you upon the chopping block. The chopping block? You can't mean... Seems I found myself another lead to look into. You hurry on back to the Jack and tell him that we'll learn soon. Tell him what we've learned so far. Jesus Christ. I need to eat at some point. I haven't eaten all day because of the canker sore. It's like fucking tonguing a razor blade. Jack, my lad, what's up, dude? About time, lad. You was gone as long as I almost sent for the stray after ye. What happened to Underfoot? So our Marks ate a bit in baubles and snug himself to the Duxie's pole, eh? Sure, whatever that sentence was you just said. I'll not discount the old man's warning, but we may not have a banar chance to crash the curs and gamble them treasures. We board them ship right now. You meet, you, me, and Vikebi. Enjoy the pain of it. Oh my god, it's more pain than I can handle. Or I'm handling it the best I can. I don't know if I can put food on top of it. I suppose we'll be needing ourselves a tub for voyage. I'll have wids with Swarzit and see what the dry docks can spare us by way of ship and a reliable crew. Get your kit together and meet us there. Oh my god, I love my minions so much. Unicorn pony time. And we're here. It was a short unicorn pony time. Alright, Bani, I've pulled in some favors and there's a crew what'll get us close enough to scamper aboard the Cur's vessel. I'll be cramped up on the deck. If we try to mill the whole lot of once, we'll soon find ourselves up against the rails. So we go in quick and quiet and try to knock them off a few at a time. Well, Colt, are you eager to test your sea legs? I'm eager as fuck. Duty commenced. And I'm invisible. Right, now seen us so far, let's get to work. I'll sink me stabbers into the captain. Those two back there are yours. Follow me, Bani. Who am I following? Vikebi? Oh, I was supposed to follow Vikebi. My bad. Get stunned, asshole. Oh my god, he brought kitties. We've got killer lizard kitties. Nice. Did we win? We won, yay. Jack, I found me one of them treasures. Unless there's another fist-sized blue diamond on board, it's gotta be the Cerulean Star. As for them other two baubles, I've tossed the captains and been through the hold im by im, but there's naught else here. Well, we'll just have to ask old Sweet-like, won't we? Spit it out, cur. Where are you keeping the rest of the treasure? Huh, you think I'd spill me guts for the likes of you, rogue? Maybe you won't at that, but what about this partner you're working with? Oh, ye. We don't need no partner. So you're telling me that was all your own idea. You woke up one day and decided you'd attack a maelstrom transport right out of the coast of Elport, then disappear into the love and embrace of the Duxius Pole. Not exactly your style, is it? The grinning curs are too bleeding famous for being the crew and turn their snouts up at a privateering in favor of keeping to their old ways. You've only escaped the Yellow Jackets' grip this long for crawling out your bellies and snatching scraps what fell from the table. You ain't the type to sink your teeth into a Navy-owned vessel, no matter the price. Aye, well, maybe there ain't no profit in, but caution no more. The age of pirates is swift coming to an end. Merriwib won't be stopped, not for a piddling little crew like mine. That's why we thrown our lot in with the executioners. The blue rock was just a share of the loot, the scraps from the table, like ye said. If you want from our trinkets, then you'll have to take it up with our new mates. One job at a time, lad. First, we need to get these stinking coves and their tub back to the docks. Putting aside the issues or we have gave the orders, there's no doubt that these was the coves as raided the Maelstrom ship. Now for a punishment what fits the crime. I was informed that a certain well-known pirate ship was spotted weighing anchors at the Marabi Dar docks. I assume that this was your work? Aye, you missed all the excitement, Captain, but never you mind. The Cerulean Star is back on Bob and our sneaking little fobbles. What? And these must be the grinning curs? Face. Degenerate fiends, how dare you ply our filthy trade in Lominsan waters? How many innocent sailors were massacred that you might state your vile averance? Every one of you find ought to be lined up and shot. A musket ball is the only answer for the rampant display of lawlessness. Wait. Do you mean to just execute him here on the bloody docks? At least take the buggers into custody first. Handing them over to your lawful punishment satisfying the demands of the code just as well. We've already got the answers to our questions, so feel free to take them away. Do not presume to give me orders, rogue. You only managed to capture these villains and their ill-gotten treasures by employing unsavory and unconscionable means. Why, you're naught but the pirates themselves. These bastards ain't worth a true pirate's spit. The upright thieves was informed to protect us from ourselves. Now they're just udden dogs from the Admiral. Merwibs yanks the leash, and another buccaneer disappears. You rogues are traitors to your own kind. If it hadn't been for you... Aye, go on then. Blame me and me coves for your own failures. You knew what we was about when you defied the code. You knew what we'd be after you. We're done here. There are still 2 treasures left, rogue, and I mean to claim them both. I'd consider this contest of yours, Captain. Turns out this fish we're trying to hook is a shark, and it might just swallow ye whole. But nah, work on that ship, Bani. First blood is yours. How'd you take a fighting at sea? There are a few of us that can drop our opponents as quick as a rogue, but might ye don't exhaust ye flailing your blades and the tough coves. Ah, that goes double for ye mates of the flanks. If you notice yourself starting to flag, there's not one pulling back on their time and staggering you attacks with each other to keep the pressure on. I've set it off a colt, but I need you sharp enough to carve steel from what's to come. I'm afraid that this will be the challenge than even what the little shrew was bargaining for. That's assuming the curs wasn't lying about the executioners, and the executioners are who I bloody think they are. Twixt you and me, though, I'm hoping the name is just some laughable coincidence. Oh no, I can't do the next one. Is this 25? It is. But I now have new abilities. Let's do, let's pop another one of these. Let's do this. Let's see if we can do a dungeon. A dungeroony. 9 minutes. Great. Ooh, you know what? I need to go pick up my lottery winnings from the gold saucer. I would love to purchase a mini cat pot. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Oh, come on. Give me a winning card, just one. Nope. Hell yes. Thank you. Thank you for that one winning card. Three consolation prizes. That sounds about right for Bani. What can I do while I wait for shit to pop? FF14 Rogue Hunting Log. I think we only did the first page, right? This one, this one. But we want this much better website. Rank 2. Lower Lenorsia. Wild Jackal is where, pray tell? Daggers are fun. The terrible dog noises as I murder these wolfies, not so fun. Jackal, I should say. So what else we got in Lower Lenorsia? Something down here. Morabi Mole. Is that what you guys are? Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Queecorn egg digger. I think that's one of those weird dudes over here. Possibly lightning Queecorn egg digger. Hello. Hello. I have ninja starters. Would you like to enjoy my ninja starters? On here? No, let's go to Western Lenorsia. Oh, but I don't know which one. Western Lenorsia near Swift Perch, I think. What dungeon are we getting? I can only get up to level 20. Oh, we're doing a fucking great. This will give me no experience, so I wasted an entire wait time. Hello. This is good practice, though. I've never done a boss. Well, I guess I did do one dungeon. It's so crazy to be right under the bosses and stuff, having always played casters and distance people. It feels wrong. God, we forgot about the nail. You guys, we gotta take out the nail. We might die. Nope, we're good. We got it just in time. Wow, it's a lot hard to get in and out of shit when you're inhaling. That I've completely been ignoring chat. Very different, right, B-dubs? Alright, sorry, because I can't look at this cheat I have to tell me where to fight things. Hunt, map, this, let's do, and let's, hopefully we'll get an actual dungeon this time. Kill one Roseling? Well, that's fucking insane. What if I put this somewhere I can see? I can see B-dubs, and I can see this. Okay, that works. That works. What else we got in Western Lenorsia? Sewer moles. Doesn't that sound lovely? Really, are they not here? Claims that they're here somewhere. Hello? Sewer moles? I see jackals. I see dodos. Oh, I'm getting a call. Oh, there's some little cuties. Didn't I already kill a bunch of you? Nice. What else we got? What else we got? A fat dodo. Surely that's what these are. What else is on our list? Ooh, we're getting the experience points. Fat dodo. Western Lenorsia. Puck hatchling. I think those were over here, were they not? No. No, yes they are. Oh, that's near Aleport. Okay. And so is that one. And so is that one. This one, yes. Okay, I gotta go to Aleport. Teleport. Oh my god. Oh, I have to take this call really quick. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. It was my friend who came to visit. I was just making sure that they got home okay after that very long drive to come see me. I thought you had a booty call for a moment. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's me. Booty call. Booty call Bani. What else we got in here? Whoa, who's attacking me? Alright, next up we got pelicans of some kind. You know, I'd love a booty call. I absolutely would love a booty call. Ain't gonna happen. Not with my booty. Wait, is Ra not out here anymore? Come here, Ra. You gotta stay with me, dude. You can't do this to me. I need you to tank. Nice. Oh my god, we're almost done with this already. Alright. Killer Martis or somewhere over here. She's a killer queen. Yeah, the Transformer is awesome. Hedge Mole. Hey, it's my new boat from Heavensward. The Man Cutter, or whatever they called this. It was Mana Cutter, but I just kept saying Man Cutter, not intentionally. Yay, I can now accept... Whoa, this gave me a lot of experience. I can now accept the next... That gave me 3 levels. Holy shit. She's a man-eater, make you work hard, make you fetch hard. Alright, I need... hey, Scott. I need Wild Wolf. These are in Upper Lenorsia. Scott, this is the first time you've talked in my stream? Well, welcome. I talked to you so much in Fiend and on Discord. Alright, what am I doing here? I'm looking for something. I'm looking for a thing. I don't think it's this map. Eastern Lenorsia, Upper Lenorsia. Ferry docks? I do. I gotta take the ferry. I gotta take the ferry. I was built for this. We'll all be okay. This is your first time finally catching me on. Oh no, we're playing boring ass Final Fantasy XIV. Thanks for stopping by. We're just chilling today because I got canker sores and they're fucking destroying me. Every time I swallow, it's like broken shards of glass down my throat. It's great. It's wonderful. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. I need a wild wolf. And what else am I killing? Bumble beetle and wild wolf. Yeah, luckily I used to, I've always had canker sores growing up, real bad my whole life, just constantly coated. I always had at least like 3 or 5, and then once I hit it to my like 30s, I stopped having them, which was awesome, but now when I get them, they're just like, we're back with a vengeance, bitch! Take this, Beetleborgs. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Nice, 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 nice. I just need one more beetle. No, I just needed one more beetle. James gets them all the time? Yeah. You can get them from stress and anxiety, which is probably why I had them all the time. But they can also come from just, I also get them from citrus acid. I can't have tomatoes, pineapple, fruit, you know, oranges, lemons, limes, anything. I mean, I can, but it's a bitch. I always get a canker sore. It's so hard to tell if I'm doing okay as melee. I don't know. Yes, it's so different than anything I've ever done in this game. I'm just not sure if I'm doing it properly. I'm not doing anything right now because I'm hitting the wrong buttons. I kind of wish I got cankers instead of cold sores. At least no one knows you. Yeah. Instead of them being on the outside of your mouth, yeah. Cold sores are a festering wound you face, constantly in a state of hardening pus. Lovely, yes. I know what a cold sore is. I don't think that I've ever had one. Maybe. Are they also part of the herpes family, like canker sores are? Yeah. Nice. Nice. Yes. Yes, they are. It's also weird that I have like no AoE attacks. It's all one enemy at a time. I feel like I'm worthless in combat. Nice. The throwing daggers are nice for when we're running. Yay, your laundry's done. Sick. Ooh, I like that Astrologian's weapon. That's pretty cool looking. Can my daggers reach from here? Oh, they can. Oh, they can. Peace out, suckers. Oh my god, my fucking throat. Used to get them on your inner lips when I had braces. That was hell. Ooh, yeah. That is hell. I remember the braces days. Luckily, I only had braces for like a year and a half. And the rubber bands. Ooh, they would like put rubber bands in there and they would like drag across the canker sores. Oh, that was hell. Alright, at least I have the throwing dagger, so that makes me feel a little bit like I can do something while I'm ranged. Nice. GG peeps. I'll take some loot, sure, why not? It's all mine. Everybody left, all mine. And I got a commendation, so you know what? All in all, it was a victory. What is this last thing that I needed to kill? Let's do this. Bumble beetles. Yay! Alright, we should go to level 30 because then I can do the next 2 job quests and unlock ninja, I'm presuming. Although if I go do the 25 job quest, that'll give me experience, which is also enticing. I just want to do dungeons. It takes forever for them to cure. Look, I'm at 15 minutes just to get into a fucking dungeon. Ugh. Ugh, ridiculous. Ridiculous. I guess we'll always play healer when I'm doing the expansions, the story. That way we can get into stuff right away. Yeah, no, the wait time to be, when you are a healer and tank, you're like instantly in. Alright, let's go. Let's just go do this job quest then. I'll get the experience from it. Ho there, Bani. We have a rough job ahead of us, and that's a fact. Matters are tangled enough, what with Malilla mort snapping out her heels, but we still managed to grabble the first trinket without too much fuss. Biting back them other 2 treasures, though, that'll be a different story. Once the stray gets here, I'll explain what and more to the point who we're after. Alright, we've 2 baubles left on the list, the Silver Sorrows and the Black Sarcophagus. Let's see where we're at. Oi, where's Perumu? Underfoot, he's still looking to whittle the tail behind the bleeding sarcophagus. We'll not be Cloy the Stickler until we've at least an inkling as to what the bloody thing looks like. Treasures aside, I've been doing some digging o' me own in these executioner allies of the Grinning Curs, and I'm afraid the names weren't no coincidence. Bani, you've heard of the bloody executioners, I hope. It seems the Curs was feeding from the Fambolo 101, the nation's greatest pirate powers. This ain't no ordinary crew of cutthroats, lad. Within Limsa the bloody executioner wielded a power and influence second only to the Primal herself. Thus they was not too fond of Merowib and her prohibition on piracy, and it was only the overwhelming threat posed by the Garlean Empire what eventually convinced him to play nice with the Thalocracy. But pirates ain't one to play nice for long. Now that Hilfer ain't around to helm the ship, the solidarity of the bloody executioners has begun to show cracks. All the strongest captains or lieutenants begging to form their own factions, and are scrambling to claim the top chair for themselves. Of course, not one bloody cove can agree with another on which way the executioners ought to sail. Among these new factions, though, is a group what is pushing to break free of the Admiral's grip completely. Turns out these reformists, as they call themselves, was the ones as looking to the grinning curs under the wing. Which means they've got possession of the last two treasures we've yet to cloy. Rumors round downtown say that, after even for executioners, these covers bloody are ruthless and not to be crossed. Oh, shit. Hold on, I just closed the stream, which means I can't see you. Alright, we're back, we're good. We're fine, nothing happened. We'd be inviting the wrath of a crew so large and dangerous that even the Admiral ain't keeping and coming to blows with them if they ever came after us. Large or small, it don't much matter. The broke the code when they hit the Maelstrom tub. You're fine, B-dubs. We're just chilling today. I don't know how much longer I'll go anyways. The grinning curs are paying for the... Tomorrow, though, I'll be streaming, hopefully all day, depending on my Kangasaur's doing. I don't know what we're going to do, though, yet, though. We'll either play more Kina, Bridge of Spirits, or... I don't think we'll do that visual novel just because of my tongue and the Kangasaurs. That'll be a lot of reading. But maybe we'll finish Resident Evil Village, finally. Sort of the plan, sort of. The grinning curs are paying for the crime, but we've been poor sodden excuses for rogues if we let the real culprits carry on unpunished. I means to see this job to the end, and that means biting back them treasures and handing out proper justice to them as deserve it. Okay, don't start until the end of my stream. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it just depends. End early? No, I usually don't start on Monday until like 11, which is noon your time, so that's about when you're ending, I think. But Jack, listen, with all the fighting going on in the present, is stabbing a short blade into one faction's toe ain't like to bring the whole executioner crew down on our heads. Besides, them reformist buggers are so far split from the main mob that they'll been avoiding the city altogether. Now, it's about time we got to work, Bani. You need to target down our black market contact. I set him to look into the Cur's new allies a while back, so he should have some answers for us by now. The veil was lifted by a southerly this morn. That'll put the old man and his haunt in Lower Lenorzia. Here, take this sack of blunts and pay a visit to the House of Sticks. You got it, my dude. I'll pick out the sticks and seeds, though, before we roll the blunt. That's Kobold territory, if you didn't know. The old man bribes them with ore and hires the biggest and meanest sods as bodyguards. Just be ready for your approach to be challenged. What's the fastest way for me to get here? I guess Coastal del Sol? Wait, no. Yes. This is Linsa Lominsa right now. That's Sutherford Farms. Oh, it doesn't matter. They're about the same distance. What am I going to eat that won't destroy me? I guess I could have some eggs. That's probably about it. I do have some bone broth that I could heat up and just sip. I'm supposed to have it more often than I do anyways. Hot soup. Yeah, I tried burning it with some tea. That didn't really work. I mean, it hurt, but it didn't help it really. Welcome to the House of Sticks, you rogue. You must excuse my hireling's enthusiasm for greeting visitors. Now, have you cumbersome baggage or which I might relieve you before we begin our conversation in earnest? I would like this music to stop, but I think it thinks I'm in a fate. A heavy burden for one of your tender years to bear, but its weight has balanced the scales. The sum is paid and the deed is done. The deal is made. Let us speak with these reformists. The faction that so wronged the code now seeks to peddle one of its stolen treasures, the earnings between better known as the Silver Sorrows. The deal, it is said, is set to take place at Costa del Sol. The buyer, a moneyed merchant from the golden sands of Ul'dah. The earnings will be out in the open. Vulnerable, I would target the moment of transaction where I so inclined, as the gentleman up here, there, by the cabin appears to be, for he purchased this self-same information. Though he attempts to distinguish his identity, the stench of the soldier yet lingers. I know not where one such as he came to learn of my existence, but I suspect he works for a certain yellow-coated captain. Brave she is, but foolish. Stumble blindly into the underworld, and your groping hands will not save you from the holes of your feet. Sudden shall be her fall. Interesting. Alright, oh my god, shut up, music. Just shut up. Oops, I forgot. I gotta talk to this dude to get in this building. Did I lose my leaf because we beat Heavensward? Oh my god, I haven't even checked that yet. How do I check that? Name display. Always. Oh my god, I'm no longer a sprout. After 6 years, my poor little leaf is gone. Now that people think I'm a real player, god damn it. Welcome back, Bani. What information did the old man have on them reformists? Looking to unload their earnings, are they? And to the Ul'dah, no less. Can't say as I'm surprised to hear the buyers from out of town. Oh my god, no. I'm in the middle of a quest. Can I get into this? I think I can. Cool. Will it just restart this? Guess we'll find out. Oh good, Halatali again. Perfect. Fabulous. Now we can compare and contrast. This tank isn't going to pull as much, which is fine. Fine by me. That is quite the bow and arrow. That is a whole giant-ass dragon. think our tank has ever been here, and he's confused as to where to go, which I totally understand. That's why I don't tank. Especially as my first time as anything. Although I might have to start tanking now because I suddenly have the idea that I want to unlock every job and get them to 50. Don't know why I'm that stupid. Ooh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Do, 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 do. All right, B-dubs. Thanks for hanging out. Glad you got your laundry done. You got 5 minutes. How much longer am I going? I don't know for sure. Because it's not like I have much else to do, and this is distracting me from the pain levels that I'm experiencing. But I don't know. I should probably just rest, and maybe I can get this kangaroo to go away sooner if I just sleep. Every time I swallow, I clench my teeth to get through the pain, you know, like grit through the pain, and now my jaw and my head hurts. Oh, I'm so stupid. Why am I so stupid? I'm stupid too. No, you're not. Don't say that about my friend. We just killed an elephant / T-Rex. What the fuck that noise was. GG team. Give this to Percival O'Lassie. I don't know what that name is. Oh, I guess loot, greed, need. Alright, B-dubs. See you later. Alright, let's continue with my rogue quest. Welcome back, Bani. What information did the old man have on them reformists? Looking to unload them earrings, are they? And to the Ul'dah, no less. Can't say as I'm surprised to hear the buyers from out of town. You won't find many Lumitsins willing to meet coin on aught their coves sellin'. Only the daftest of sods would go about funding them as means to pull them down the Admiral. I don't know what that was, but it was a bunch of words that I read. You have a good night too, B-dubs. Have a good stream tomorrow morning. One of Malala's lackeys arrived at the house afore ye. How did they know to? Bah, them curs were captured. Must have cackled during the shrew's interrogation. Hello. Your hair is cute. Nice. We'll have to assure the Yellow Jackets know what we know, and that means that we best get our arse in Costa del Sol right bleeding now. I'll handle this, Jack. You and Bani can wait here for Perimu. I don't know what happened, but my stream died. But I was so into this fight, I zoned out. I don't know. Maybe it was my stream? I don't have any dropped frames. Might have been you. Internet shit. Oi, Vikebi, what in the hells is she playing at? After her, lad. She knows this ain't a solo job. Can I run through these bushes? Yes, I can. It was your end for sure. Weird that... Are you playing 14? Weird that you lost the stream but not your connection to the game. I told you to wait at the guild. I don't need... Well, it might as be as I could use an extra cove in the shadows, after all. Jack has his mind set on punishing the executioners, but me, I have just to sulk in, cloy them silver bits, and sulk out. I reckon that if I could manage that with no one the wiser, then they wouldn't know who to come after, finish the job without drawing me daggers, you know? It ain't extra trouble to code, but the shield of underworld honor won't stop them bloody killers from cutting me mates' throats and setting the sisters a glimmer. The guild's the only place we offer to take in a pirate's stay like me, and I'll need not see it burn to the ground. The deal about the start, say the wid when you been to hit it. I don't know what that was. That was words. Alright, here's what we know. The rich merchant what's come over from Uldal is some old mate of Master Guruju's, the culls as owns Costa del Sol. Guruju's taken his cards on dancing dells and pranced off down the beach someplace, giving over the use of the entire resort to his friend. Seems she didn't want an audience for her bargaining with the reformists, which is, as it happens, works out well of us. We'll wait until they're busy haggling over price, then snatch the sorrows at Hop the Twig afore they realize odds amiss. Sound like a plan? I don't know what the fuck you just said, so sure. I don't know what happened, maybe because I had it minimized? Could be. Who knows? Twitch is crazy. Owie. Owie, the swallowing. There, the players have arrived. The reformist coin counter and the Ulda buyer are setting up at the southeast platform. Their earnings ought to be nearby. You cleared your first Savage raid. It was good stuff. Congratulations, Mimu. That's amazing. I didn't know. I thought you'd done Savage stuff before. Hang about. Where are all the other culls? The place was meant to be empty. I see some nasty-looking blokes in Ulda garb, and are those mamets? Ugh, the merchants brought along a whole bloody entourage. I've got out ahead of myself. I should have realized the job never be that easy. Well, have to mill a few of them bodyguards first, I reckon. You don't want to fight them a forest of blades should you get caught sneaking about on top of the narrow walkways. It was your first time. Well, that's sick, Mimu. Congrats. You're a brave woman. A braver one than I could ever be. Jack, I thought I'd stow your excuses, love. I know full well what you were about. You're starting to go soft on us, though, and it'll be like losing one of my arms. I can't take on the bloody executioners all by myself. It's also cause that I've got rogues like you and Underfoot and Bani here that'll can take the jobs it does. When our coves walks the shadows, it's the bleeding pirates what do the trembling. Remember that, Vikebi. We ain't some two-gill robbers with piss their breeches when they're daddles caught in the honey pot. Good lord. We're the knives in the darksmen, and no bastard wards to go blade to blade with the likes of us. I see you've not changed your mind then. You'll need all the stabbers you can get, and I promise mine will be there when you need them. Bani. Now, what is this B-E-N-E? What the fuck is that? Is this like Naruto's Believe It and it just can't be translated? Now, let's carve a path to the platform and bite back the earrings. Vikebi, you hide yourself down by the docks in case the marks escape during the fight. Bani, you and me'll split up and mill the guards as we go. It's them puppets as concern me most. I suggest you catch them little buggers afore they spring and run from. I don't know what that said. Creep in as close as you dare, then give them a good solid clout from behind. And it ain't the most original strategy, but that don't make it any less lethal. Once you've done with the first group, slip back into the shadows and move on to the next. Knotted, eh? I'll head over to the back while you start on the front. Let's wrap this up before them jackets blunder in and scare off our marks. You got it, dude. Hidden mode, activate. Ooh. Finally have my full rotation. Nice, nice. Alright, now we go into sneaky mode again. Well, not my full rotation, but I have 3 things in my rotation now. Oh, I can't go that way. This way. Where do I need to go now? Am I supposed to come help you, dude? Probably. Sweet. Rogues! No one mentioned aught about rogues. What the hells do you think you're doing? I'm conducting a business transaction on behalf of the bloody executioners. Do you understand what that means? Do you know what that tells, what they'll do to you? Aye, I'm all frightened. Odd, then that is the one who's shaken. I don't much matter to me who you work for. You bosses broke the code and we're here to collect. Those be the silver sorrows, then. I'm sure you paid a caravan of coin for them shiny baubles, but I don't think they're worth your life. Let's have 'em, then. Wait, damn you. You shouldn't know that this is a personage as an extremely influential member of the Eastern Adelanard Trading Company. Surely you've heard of it. If the threat of reprisal will not stay your hand, then consider the political ramifications of interfering with a foreign dignitary. The Admiral would not desire you to damage Limsa's relation with Ul'dah. Yes, exactly. I'm very high places in Ul'dah society. I have powerful friends who would not be pleased were you to mistreat me in any fashion. And you must understand, the silver sorrows are historical treasure, a gift once bestowed upon Sultana Nanasha Nanasha, but by her companion. The earrings were later stolen from the royal vault, and we'd lost hope of even recovering them. That I might so easily purchase them, this is a miracle. The return of their trinkets will be, that is to say, the sorrows must be returned to Ul'dah. Can you not look the other way for the sake of my nation's pride? You must think me some dull-witted thug. If this deal was being made on the behalf of your country, then you wouldn't be sneaking about and consorting with pirates. An excellent point. One might doubt your quality of character were you to continue with these feeble fabrications. This bitch. You need only entrust these earrings to me, should you truly wish to see them return to Ul'dah, that is. After all, 'twas to fulfill that very purpose that the Thalassesi bid on the sorrow in the first place. Bit late there, aren't you, Captain? I think you agreed this round belongs to us. On the contrary, my dear scoundrel, I made the winning move the moment I knew when we were dealing with the merchants of Ul'dah. I come bearing an official order of seizure, authorized by the Admiral herself. You will not be harmed, but I must insist that you cooperate with reclamation of unlawfully obtained goods. Though Costa del Sol is private property, it nevertheless lies within state governing territories. Come along quietly, and we need not inconvenience Master Guruju any further. These suspects will be taken to the Yellow Jacket custody, and do not concern yourself with the silver sorrows. They'll be quite safe with me. You little shit. You little shit. Jack? There you are. Fikebi, what were you doing that whole time? Bah. The hells take that canary-colored harpy. We might as well have handed the thing to her in a velvet cushion. I'll go fund underfoot and help him with his diggin'. This'll still the last treasure of theirs, and if you can be sure that reformists won't give it up without a fight. Aye, you do that. Banal luck to you, love. Believe it! Ah, there you are. You left before events had truly been decided, and I thought you deserved to know the score. The Ul'dah merchant has acquiesced to our request and surrendered the silver sorrows in our keeping. We've also apprehended the reformist accountant, and will be holding him to further questioning. Oh, Bonning, an associate of the bloody executioners, you Yellowjackets don't flinch for your duty, I'll give you that. Ah, what's this I hear about you buying information, Captain? I thought you'd sooner die than associate with elements of the underworld. I will do what I must to stay ahead of his challenge, and the Marketeer's knowledge was vital to the case. 'Tis true I might find his practices distasteful, but he is no pirate. It is the fading era of piracy where I meet to consign to the history books, and that chapter will never be fully closed until every pirate-spawned relic, including you and your guild, becomes a thing of the past. Valiant and forthright, these are the words by which the Yellowjackets live. It is the manner in which we protect Limsa Lominsa. I swore an oath on the graves of my sisters. No more shall the innocent suffer at the hands of these savage buccaneers, these unrepentant killers. And a grand oath it is. Me, I've got me fambles full just keeping the code intact. But the code is a kind of oath, too, when you get down to it, and since I've sworn to uphold it, I've no intention of stepping aside and letting ye tremble all over me and me coves. In fact, you'd be better off giving out now afore matters get proper serious. Just say you sorry, admit defeat, and we'll leave it at that, eh? You audacity knows no bounds. I am done wasting words. I shall reclaim that treasure, the last treasure, and then I will look at on victoriously as your guild is dismantled brick by brick. That's the spirit, Captain. Just don't forget to keep an eye on them earrings. The city's crawling with rogues, you know. You could keep the sorrows in a bloody lockbox in the coral town, but look away for a moment and my coves bite them beauties right back. Come on, Bani. It's back to the sisters for us. Her dead sisters that she swore an oath to? That's fucked up. Maybe that's why she hates us so much.
I am the will of the universe. You identify me as Banisteriopsis.
Hey, Matrix. Thank you very much for the raid. Very chill here. Got Cankersaurs killing me. We're just kind of leveling my ninja. Shit like that. From the depths we bring the wrath of support. Oh no, I'm not worthy of any support. What were we playing, Matrix? Or crafting? Or arting, I should say. 'Tis an art. Whoa, that dude just glided past me like fucking Michael Jackson. That was amazing. Dincum, I've seen that you're playing that. I have no idea what that is, but I have read that name under your streams and been like, what the fuck is Dincum? Cum of a stupid person? No, that would be dim cum. Some sort of Chinese dumpling? Well, after all that hard work, the shrew made off with the spoils. And as far as her damn contest goes, I suppose that makes us even. It'll be last treasure, this black sarcophagus, that decides the victor. Whatever the reformists are doing, keep it, Bob. You can bet your grandmom's teeth there'll be some blade work needed afore this job is done. Get yourself ready for a proper scrape, Bani. I'm just trying to read your goddamn dialect. That's all I got going. Sure, I will take this shirt. Why not? It's a lot like Animal Crossing mixed with Stardew Valley. Oh, so just pure anxiety incarnate for me. I understand. I'm going to see if this is any better than what I'm currently wearing. It appears to be. Oh, yeah. Look at that chest hair. Do I have a hat on? Oh, I do, but I don't want to see that. I gotta go right away. Time to get dinner ready. Good to see you, Bani. No, thank you, Matrix, for the raid. I appreciate it. I'm just gonna enjoy the bare chest of my cat boy for a minute. Oh no, I need to be level 30. You know what? If we can get this one dungeon to pop off, which I was not in queue for, damn it. 9 minutes is much better than 15. Okay. Let's go sell some shit. Hello. Hi, I would like to sell all the shit that I have in my inventory. Is there anything? Oh, there's lots of shit to sell you. Goodbye. 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 It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I've known. What level are these earrings? 20? Fuck it. I don't want those earrings. I don't want that shit in my inventory. Ooh, I have weapons though. Item comparison. This is what I currently have. We'll sell all this shit to B-dubs. Check out this shortcut I found. all by myself. Totally didn't see another person do it. Oh no, I'm stuck on our bush. Hello, can you heal my shit? Thank you. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Nothing. Almost left the damn game. Ooh, this is better than what I have. Equip that shit. Nice. Although I could probably upgrade, but you know what? I don't want to spend the money on shit armor. Alright, job pop for me. What do we got? 40 goddamn people in front of me. I really don't want to go do more hunting long. I guess I could do some leave quests instead of a dungeon, but that's just boring. Just chill here for a bit, do this dungeon. I'm starting to succumb to my canker sore pain again. The meds are wearing off. I should heal something soon, or I'm going to lose all of my healing abilities. I'm already probably getting rusty. That's the problem with switching jobs. I guess we could just do a guild hest while I'm waiting. Or not a guild hest, hello. Hello, bunny boy. How are you? I like your scar. You're a little too feminine for me, though. That's okay, though. Someone will love you. Heal me, Bani, for the world is tiresome and burny. Indeed it is. If you'd like to come in a dungeon with me, I could heal the crap out of you. If only. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I was going to go do leave quests. Really hoping this dungeon would just pop, which is not doing too bad. We're already at 20. This music's a little intense, though. A little more intense than I can handle. Yeah, the cactar is awesome. Classic. Final Fantasy VI. I will play the remaster of that one day as my first time. V-Dubs just played it last year, though, so I want to give it a little break. And my fucking throat really hurts bad. It's like a razor blade sliding down me, and the blood will flow from the pain, yes. Kill me now, kill me now, kill me now. My painkillers are wearing off. Gonna make some hot bone broth soup, like B-Dub said. Burn out the canker sores. I wish it was my. We have from my dentist back with my mom. This stuff that you can like. It's like I don't know if it's like an iodine or something, but it literally burns it off. It's like cauterizes the sore, and it hurts like fuck, but it's over then, like right after that. And I wish we could do that so bad. I don't even know if I could get to it though, because it's down in the back of my tongue. We got any fates going on here that I might be able to partake? Oh, I got a level sync. Nice. Come on. Only 8 more people in front of me. 7? You need at least 2 for every dungeon. Ooh, I can dangle my feet in the water. That's awesome. I didn't know that. Clean the filth off my toes. Thanks, Faye. I just like bitching. The bitching helps. It's the best pain relief. Yay! Dungeon's ready. What dungeon did we get? Did we get Sastasha? Oh my god. How many fucking times do I have to do Halitali today? Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. It's the same fucking dungeon over and over again. Science agrees with you? Oh no, I don't know what I just said that warranted that comment, but I'm sure it was great. If we're bitching, my foot is so stupid. Fucking tendons being inflamed, making it so a step feels like jumping on bruises. Oh, that sucks, Faye. Well, yeah, I hope the bitching helps. Now I get your science comment. Now I understand your science comment. And yes, I think science has proven that. Actually, there is scientific evidence that proves that swearing reduces your pain level. I don't have any ability that boosts our speed, do I? No, didn't think so. Didn't think so. Instead of everyone helping me kill this boss, they're all just fighting off the ads, which is, you know, a route you can go. Did we pull all the things we needed to pull? Did you pull me off? Huh? Are we properly pulled off? Hey, Susie. Feel that right now with the edema I have in my feet. Pressure pushing all the bones and stuff with. My feet have, I don't know what it is, I'm flat-footed, but every morning when I get out of bed and I like initially put my weight on my feet, oh, it hurts like fuck. You know what? It's probably just the arthritis. Oh, God. Oh, the unholy swallowing of it all. Nice. This tank knows what they're doing. Oh, no, but he can cheat his way back. It was a good attempt, but he cheated his way back. Agreed on all this shit. Thank you very much. Oh, shit. Bring it on, Tengata. Nice. GG, friends. Do, 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 do. won everything because I am the bestest. What'd I get? Did I get some song? Oh, I did get the song. Use that. Can I not? Can I do that while I'm flying? Is that the problem? Ooh, and I'm level 30, which means we can do the next job and maybe become a ninja. What the fuck? Dismount. Dis-fucking mount. You have already added this song to your... Oh, I already have this song. Okay, never mind. Okay. Actually, cancel that. Let's go to Limsa. Unlock Ninja, theoretically. Oh my god, it's 6:40 already? When the fuck did that happen? I guess I did sleep most of the day away. Oh. Market for death. I'm in the market for death. I was wondering when you'd show up, Bani, but bugger me if you don't look ready to mill an entire cruise o' sod by yourself. And Bana, there you are. 'Cause we're finally uncovered some hard facts about that last treasure. Wouldn't be long now before we cloy the winding pieces and put this daft challenge to bed. Alright, I've gathered all the coves for a meeting, so let's get down to it. Arr, matey, let's do it. At long bloody last, the black sarcophagus has given us up its secrets. Underfoot, you've some news for us. Aye, Jack. I think half our troubles in whittling the truth of it lay in the calling this nasty thing a treasure. The black sarcophagus ain't no dimber bauble. It's the Mark 31, I'm guessing. I don't know, we don't remember. Magitech 41? Magitech mine. A bleeding prototype explosive that was bitten from an Imperial transport vessel. And even though it ain't that big, maybe the size of a small cargo box, they say that blasting have enough kick to incinerate a bloody behemoth. Seems the Garleans meant to start production at their factory in Lenorzia, and despite the mines through Castrum Marinum, some plucky privateer cloyed the prototype and routed them out. An experimental weapon. That explains why the Thalocracy was so bleeding eager to bid at that auction, and so reluctant to share the details with us. At least now we know the what, but there's still the question of where. The Curs delivered their bitten goods to the Reformists, that much is certain. What happened to the sarcophagus after that, though, we ain't so sure. There have been no reports of huge explosions or the like, so either the executioners still have the mine, or they're peddled it to some other buyer. The Reformist faction came together out of their shared hatred for the Admiral and her ways. I'm guessing they don't cloy the bomb just to sell it. What is this, Lonnie? A letter for you, Jack. Says it's urgent. A letter? Who's it from? The old man. I found it while I was sorting through our daily deliveries. Totally. I want to be the mail clerk at a rogue guild. Let's see now. Come to Thalos and have urgent news. I've never known the old man to summon a customer. No one's seen him at his usual haunts for a while, so do you reckon this some rum morsel he's dug up just for us? Aye, it could be. Bani, you and me are head to Thalos. Underfoot, Vikebi, you take to another stab at pinning down the location of the sarcophagus. Sounds like a plan, Jack. And where am I in relation to this? I guess I gotta go down there. Higher and higher I stand, gazing down. Well, I love a good gaze down. Drink night train, go to the basketball game, throw up under the bleachers. Ooh, I already passed it. But it's down from here. Interesting. I see. No, the Black Marketeer. Dude, wake up. Kitties, quit fighting. You're wasting your time, darling. We opened the Skag's wrinkled throat bells ago. You cross the bloody executioners, and you get what you're coming to ya. Excuse me. Did they murder the old man who was giving us information? How dare they? Did you like our message? We wasn't sure you'd fall for it, but a little mystery goes a long way, eh? Get him, Bani. Ah, now don't be like that, darling. Me and my mates didn't have much choice. When the boss says, go play with the rogues, then we gotta play with the rogues. After all, we never asked you to come ruin our game, now did we? And don't give me no long-winded speech about your precious code. The reformist vision stretches far beyond what you've tried old rules is good for. Once Captain Asherbearer takes command of the executioners, it'll give us back the teeth we lost when we submitted to the Admiral's leash. We'll be the terrors of the sea once more, free to rove our plunders in a new age of pirate glory. Ain't I'll bathe in the blood to see the age come to pass. I'll cook down your shite stickin' code, and I've all ye sneaky ends on the chopping block. Like hells you will, the only sentence what's being passed today is hers. Well, hello there, darling. Ain't you a fine-looking lad? I've heard all this prattle before. Free the pillagers and plunder it is. Ay, it all sounds grand, but you don't think of the price. The shite stinking code is that only thing what keeps your bloody coves from milling the other. Without it, without Limsa Lominsa to call home, you'd be adrift in an ocean of quarrons. But if you're seen so keep your company with the dead, I'll be sodden happy to oblige. Oh, you were prettier with your gob shut, but I can't see I'm about my depth here. As much as I'd like to lop off your noggins, I'd have the satisfying with dragging the two of you into the wilds. Keep your well out of the way, haven't ye? Out with it, then. Ain't it obvious? You stubborn skags is looking to swipe our new toy, and my job was to stall ye. The captain and I I'm right now. He's set to show the rest of the executioners, and he's got the stones to sit in the leader's chair. And what better way to do that than executing the bitch what slapped the chains on each crew? Whoa, language! He's targeting the Admiral herself. You planning to blow up the commander room? Aye, my permission to panic. Course, if you'd rather steer clear of the city, I'd be glad to keep you company right after her sweet meat. Oh, I'm sorry, what? Could you translate that for me? Alright, we'll just leave this guy's corpse here. Oh, speak with Thalos. I don't think I need to do that. I'll speak with Jack and Thalos. My bad. We've got this bad Mort at our mercy, but she seems to be enjoying herself. I'd better drag her back to the guild and see what other information she'll spill. I'll need you back in Limsa as well, but your business at the foremast first. You should find Captain Milila and her post there. Forget about the sudden challenge and there have everything we know. Unless me judgment's well off Kitters, she'll do what needs to be done. Alright, hold on, I'm sorry. I'm going to give the kitty some food too as long as I'm stopping for a break, so I'll be right back. Oh my god, the pain in my body from moving was just unbelievable. Such a whiner today. That's fine though. Who doesn't enjoy a good whine? Ooh, it's my peacock. Whoa, there's a lot of yellow jackets here. You know what, bitch? What do you think of this? Yeah, check out my plumage. Amazing. Oh, you've one of Jake's rogues. You've come to steal the sorrows, have you? Well, you shan't have them. As you can see, they're safely clasped upon my very own, you'd not hear for the earrings. The Admiral, you say? And are you sure these fiends are in a position of the sarcophagus? I must deploy my centrals at once. My sentries. Do not think this void of our challenge, rogue. And you can relay as much to your impudent guildmaster. I suppose you can thank him for the warning as well. Well, she bought that hook, line, and sinker. Oh my god. Kitties. Quit attacking each other. I know you're just playing, but you're gonna break something. So, the jackets are on the move, Bani. I've been Bani. You know what? From now on, I'm just going to assume he's saying my name with an accent. Bani. I've been listening to the Adler pirate crackles since I got her back to the sisters, and she's given us not what we did already know. And we know more than enough. I say we rally the rogues and go after that mine, afore it blows up in our mums. Do it. Go for it. I'm leveled for it. Am I going to get a job stone from this? If the leader of the reformists, this Captain Asherbear, is planning on milling the Admiral with a bang, then me guess is he'll be aiming to demolish the entire command room. You know the mizzenmast, the tower what holds the drowned wench and the bulwark hull, the Admiral's bridge and her commander's room are right at the top of it. Then we'll go to distinct with surrounds of mizzenmast. That's the busy beaten heart of the city. Even with the threat of an attack, you can't just seal it up in a blink of an eye and call the whole thing Bob. Try to explain the dangers to the culls will live and work there, and they'd be frightened. It says they'd be frightened. Stamping mob and you fambles. Oh my god, I don't know what's going on. Nay, lad, our only option is to have eyes snilch every approach to the tower. I'll put the wid out to as many coves as I can and spit him through the streets. Your job will be to cover the aft castle. You wait and see, Bani. We'll get this Escherbear and his little bomb too. Was that a fucking Wizard of Oz reference? Ooh, such cloudy, such atmosphere. What do you think of me bosoms? Ugh, the fog picked a grand night to roll in thick. 'Tis make things interesting. Our presence on the streets is far too thin. We're at the reinforcements I ordered. My apologies, Captain. There just aren't any more soldiers to spare. The bulk of our forces has already been assigned to guard not only the Admiral, but a number of the high-ranking personnel as well. Unacceptable. What could Commodore Rayner be thinking? There are dangerous criminals stalking the city as we speak. Call in squads from the outpost if you must, but I want to see our security tightened and populace properly protected. But Captain, we can't be certain the pirates' plan hasn't changed. If we consider the possibility that we've switched to a target outside the walls, it would be fully to weaken those defenses. You made your point, Sergeant. Return to your post. Once all is lost, it is far too late to question what one should have done. Who's this fucker? You seem troubled, sir. Perhaps I can be of assist. Oh, she dead. Oh! Yeah, girl, get him! I've been dying to meet you, lass. I've keen to set eyes on the bold yellow belly, what cost our crew a fortune in Ulda coin. You're an executioner, one of Ashibir's men. You've strayed too far into a world you don't understand, lass. Your eyes is fixed on the light of justice, leaving you blind to the chasm open up before your feet. Do a backflip and grab your gun. Oh! He just axed off a piece of your back. At least that'll be your died with your boots on. The yellow belly won't be bothering us no more, Captain. As for the mine, the lads I've pried in front of Wench by the time you get there. Good. Not long now, afore we drag the bitch Admiral, her pretty tower, and all her simpering curs down to the bottom of the sea. They'll all rise our flag in the ruins of mizzenmast, and lead our brethren in the return to the old ways, old blood and plunder. Now I will water away adorably after having murdered this bitch. Oh no, the drunk dude's gonna find her. That's gonna scar him for life. Shouldn't have had that last bottle. Bottle-ish. The wife is gonna kill me. Eh? What's that then? Oh, is she not dead yet? Oh, she's not dead yet. All he did was take off her love handle. Not after the command room. They mean to bring down the entire tower. If the mizzenmast falls, the bridges will follow. Half the city will. And thus, please, you must help me. The danger, far greater than we. Bloody hells, it's alive. Oh, no, I didn't see nothing. Didn't see nothing. Please, you must send word. That sucks. Wasn't Jack near the drunken dude? Someone must be told. You, how did you? Your valiant and forthright weapon. You could hear the single shot, a pistol shot from Malms away. Weren't hard to guess what had happened. I poked the yellow jackets on me way over. A healer been along shortly. But nah, that means we're only one last thing to do. We have never been allies, but I beg of you. You must stop them. Save the city. Ugh. Ah, lass, you know you don't need to ask. Taking down mad coves and biting back what was bitten in Azar's job. At least she got to see me smiling face as she died. Few, alas, would be that lucky. You're all set then? Ready, Jack. Always. Oh my god, Harry Potter. Always. This is pretty epic for a job quest. Then let's go cloy the sarcophagus and fit a spear for a new coffin. Dude, you're standing outside of the zone. It doesn't appear to be dying. Why are you not dying? You're at the end of your life. I need to destroy detonators. Did not even see that until just now. Where are these detonators? Shit. I didn't read my thing. I didn't know I was supposed to do that. There, I got one of them. I got one of them. We're good. It's all good. Nothing to worry about. Alrighty. Let's try that again, shall we? supposed to know where all these detonators are? Woo! Alright, detonators. Detonators. Detonators marked on my map? No, of course they're not. Because why would they? Alright, you guys fight that. I'm gonna go take out the one that I know where it is. There's one on the reverse side. Mirror image it, maybe? Maybe? You guys are doing fine. I'm sure you'll be absolutely wonderful. Nothing to worry about. I'm just looking for some detonators. The third one. Is it in here? I can't go in there. Is this it? I don't know what to do. I don't know where the other detonator is. Unless it was back out in that first cove that Vecurious or whatever ran up into, and I just missed it. No, it's not up here. That's where we came from. There's nothing else in here. I'll walk to both ends. It's not out here. Oh my god, there's only 20 seconds till this detonator is going off. What the fuck? Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Is it this? It was that, but I couldn't target it. So do we have to kill? I don't understand. I hate these fucking duties. I don't understand what I need to do. It's not out here. not in here anywhere. Oh, that was amazing. All right, well, I can't rush it. Defeat the performance and prevent the explosion. Keep watch from your position at the apt castle, which is what I did. Die again. I'm gonna die again. Okay, well, I already tried to kill that dude, and I couldn't. I cannot click on this in any way. Oh, you know what? I bet it's down here. I bet it's down here. Yes, it is. Sweet. It's very nice with this fog rolled in here. Oh, this is the sarcophagus. I gotcha. Status report. Oh, she's fine. That's a shame. The mine has been disabled, and the engineers should soon have it safely removed. Our soldiers sustained some injuries in the battle with the reformists, but none were fatal. Also, the Admiral sends her sincerest gratitude. Look, there she is. That's Captain Malala, the hero of Limsa Lominsa. Remember when you got your axe in your back and you just like walked away from that? That was cool. Are you recovered from your wound, Captain? We heard how you very nearly lost your life stopping the horde of pirates from blowing up the mizzenmast. 3 cheers for the Yellow Jackets. Our city will be lost without ye. But wait, that's not how it... Sergeant, what of the rogues? Did they survive the battle? I don't really know, Captain. All we found near the sarcophagus were reformists, either dead or strung up by the rafters. Alive, then. 'Twould seem we are deeply in their debt. Aye, Captain. Might I have the silver sorrows from you now? We've been ordered to hand them over to the comrade, along with the black sarcophagus. Why, of course, they're right here. The earrings! I could have sworn I was still... Gasp. He wouldn't have. He stole them from me while I was laying dying. That cad. I knew he was not to be trusted. Keep an eye on them, indeed. I should have known. You're in love. You're in love. You love Jack, and you know it. Such nice sweeping camera motions. Are you sure about this, Jack? We should have cloyed the sarcophagus as well. Aye, I think she earned it, don't you? If it bothers you so much, think of it as a trade. If you ask me, they look a bit daft. Well, I didn't ask ye. So the jackets ended up with the mine, and we got the diamond and the earrings, which means victory belongs to Rogue's Guild. Did you think Malila? Leave it at that then. I get the feeling we ain't done with her yet. I'd say we're done with her challenge, but you know, you never know when our paths will cross again. Well, just have to see if Limsa Underbelly spits up it next time. Aye, this city ain't ever quit for long. Well, it's been a pleasure working with you, Bani. If I ever need a trusty pair o' stabbers by me side, I'll know who to ask. Ninja Stone? I'm off as well. Bloody starving I am. Don't forget to yaffle a bite when you can, eh, Bani? I do need to eat. It's been all day. We'd best head back to the sisters, too, before the shrew decides she'd rather hear us cry cockles. Bene work, Bani. Be seeing you soon. Ooh, like a ninja. He disappeared like Batman. This should push me to level 31, which is sweet. Ho there, Bani. It'll be nice to finally have a bit of rest, eh? The job never ends, but even a dimmer-dammer like meself needs to breathe even now and again. And your venturing mates must have been wondering where you've off to. That was a proper long assignment, but I'm glad you decided to see it through. You've proven to be a stalwart protector of code, even if this ain't telling your world. When you walk back into the Lightmans, you'll have to find your own code to uphold. And when you do, you'll have the skills you learned in the shadows to help you defend it. Well, that's more than enough prittle-prattle out of me. Your travels might take you far and wide, Bani, but now you're always welcome here at the Sisters. Sure, I'll take this. No, my armory chest is full. Oh, shit. Sort. Let's get rid of... discard. 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 I don't know what those are, but they're part of something. Ooh, I've got to me sweater. Actually, I like my sweater with these gloves and pants. This works. So is this now the ninja quest? Oh my god, it is. Yay. Ah, Bani, keeping your stabbers sharpened, I hope. Because I've got a job to be done, and I reckon the dimmer-dammer, what put the executioner on the chopping block, is just the one for the doing. My men have sighted some shifty types round Wineport of late, not code-breaking curs so far as I know, and that's the rub. We don't know half as much as you about them as I'd like. They claim to be simple peasants, refugees from some far-flung realm, but I don't know many peasants that skulk about in the Darkmans as much as they do doing. So long as they... Are they the Dravnians that we've already met? So long as they've not broken the code, they can do as they please, but being who we are, it falls to us to look into the matter and make sure that all's afoot, all's a droop. As my gut tells me, this may be a two-rogue job. I've set underfoot on ahead, so pull up your best beater cases, head to Wineport, and meet him there. I would love to. Bani, when Jack said he'd be sending out one of the guild's canniest coves along after me, I had a feeling it might be you. Now, I'd love to tell you all Underfoot's already whittled the whole scrap of our friends, but truth is I've turned up more questions than answers. They claim to hail from the South Sea Isles, but me little birds at Malvan's gate swear to the last man that there's some piss-poor mummery. There's no record of any such ships sailing into port. Looks like it falls to you and me to take a closer snilch, eh? I hope you brought your sharpest stabbers, and there's no telling who were... Did you hear that, lad? Either old Underfoot's gone daft or some mort just screamed out for dear life. Something tells me a little task is about to take a turn for the interesting. What say you go see what's up? I'm all over it. I'm all over it. Where did you go? The queer maid. I know your chest is full, but your sexy catboy shouldn't be having my problem. Well, I mean, he's got even less room to stuff stuff in with those tiny little pecs. Have mercy. I am but a simple milkmaid with not a single guild to my name. Bullshit. You fucking did this. You killed these dudes. Simple milkmaid my ass. Rest easy, lass. My friend and I don't mean you no harm, though I must say you've got me curious just what in the name of the 12s happened here. I had just come to town to purchase some supplies. No sooner had I walked through the gates that I was suddenly accosted by 3 burly drunkards who demanded that I hand over all my possessions. To my good fortune, it seems the men had partaken a bit too heavily when they saw the meager contents of my coin purse. They began to squabble amongst themselves, a fistfight ensued, and before I knew it, the 3 men were lying on the ground as soon as they had now. Sounds like Nemea smiled upon you today, lass, though might I suggest you be a bit more careful on your next visit. Yes, because as the victim, it's your fault. All men are of scurvy sorts frequent these parts, and you'll find that not all of them are blundering lackwits like you find here. Thank you for your concern, good sir, and rest assured that I will take your word to heart. Good day to the both of you. You're a ninja. Are you my new ninja master? Well, Benny, how do the girls with strike ye? Mummery, I say. You too, I was thinking the very same, squabbling amongst themselves. Just look, there's barely a scratch on any of these lout. I'd wager there's more to the rum doxy than she's letting on. Come, let's go on the drag and see what she might be hiding. We're gonna go undercover and drag? Amazing, I have just the outfit. There's a bat. Who is that bat? Is she a ninja bat? And a right mess you've got here. You reckon these coves got on the wrong side of the lass. One thing's for sure, they're no more peasants than you and I. One look at those stabbers tells me as much. I have failed. I beg of you, take this and return it to Master Oboro, to Lady Sumbame. It's too late. The poor sod's dead. As for this stone, you guess a good as mine. A lucky charm of sorts, maybe. It's a job stone. Any road. We'd best start moving. Our Drew beaters, afore the lass gets away, her footprints led to the direction of Upper Lenosia. Upper Lenosia. She hides behind a tree, as if that could hide her from me. Ah, ninjas. Ooh, hello. I want to do my makeup like this. You know, a version of this. Oh no, he's a dweeb. She didn't really think she could fool me with this silly rags, did she? Or did she? Perhaps she's not as clever as we believed. And a mysterious savior rushes to the damsel's distress. Such chivalry, such compassion, such folly. Little does he know that the girl is more than capable of taking care of herself. Oh, we know. Oh, we figured that shit out. Yes, sure again his ass. Ah, and right on cue, Oboro the Dim leaps onto the scene to save his dear little swallow in the most unsurprising surprise attack the realm has ever seen. Cease your ramblings, Karasu, before I rip the tongue from your bloody beak. Yo, Ow! Our hero is wounded, a stab through the heart. His childhood friends stand before him, blades drawn and hate in their eyes. Oh, the tragedy of it all. The audience sobs. And what's this? A couple of bit players who have forgotten to leave the stage? Did no one tell them their part in the play is long since over? Ooh, bitch! I got cat-like reflexes. Oh, the faceless rogue shows surprising skill. Perhaps he yet has a role to play. I will say this much, unlike a certain someone, at least you intrigue me. Ooh, do we have a new gay? Are you replacing Hashafont as my new boyfriend? But other matters demand our hero's attention, and so the first act must draw to a close. Come, my pet. Wait, Karasu. Ever quick to retreat, that one. The two gentlemen from Wineford, did you follow me here? Beg pardon, miss. My friend and I are here on behalf of the dutiful sisters, and you, sister, have some questions to answer. I've lived in the underbelly of society long enough to recognize when a man's more than he seems. So make this easy for us, lass. Just who exactly are ye, and what are you doing here? And here's hoping for both of your sakes that it doesn't involve breaking no code. So, you are the rogues of whom Lady Yagiri spoke. Forgive me. We were remiss in not seeking out sooner. Very well. You shall know all there is to know. My name is Oboro, and she is Subambe. We hail from the village of Doma, several thousand malms across the sea. We are, but perhaps you have no word for what we are. In our own tongue, you might call us shinobi. Doma, the imperial province. The same, though it did not have to be so. Our countrymen fought with honor against the might of Garlmald. What with lacked in number, we made up with martial prowess. It was a battle we could have won, had we not been betrayed by one of our own. Our every secret, our every move known to our foe, the tide of battle turned on the morrow. The thousands of countrymen were slaughtered, and at day's end, Doma remained under the imperial yoke. The treacherous Kerr joined the imperial ranks as chief of their coverts operatives, or so they say. That is the man you just met, Karasu, though I am loath to call him a man. To this day he whispers in the ears of Garleans, making a mockery of those who once called him friend and brother, but no longer. We have come to Eorzea at our village's elder's behest to see that Karasu pays for his crimes with his life. Come to mill a treacherous rook who blew to gab on his comrades. You should like a right bene cove. Consider all underfoot impressed. Forgive me, this land and its tongue are still news to me. Nonetheless, we were able to lure Karasu here, but more than a few of our comrades give their lives in the effort, and now this was their sacrifice for naught. Ninja! Ah, you have my gratitude. When one of our kind falls, tradition dictates that we return their soul to the village, that it may rest with our ancestors. What? Our fallen brother's soul calls out to this man? Could it be a sign? Are we fated to fight as one? I would make you an offer. We will instruct you on our art, the art of ninjutsu. In return, you will share with us your knowledge of this land, and it might serve us in our mission. But, Oboro, he is not Doman. He is not of the village. Look around you to Sumbame. Our brothers and sisters are fallen, are gravely wounded, and today's failure makes it all too clear we cannot hope to stand against Karasu without knowing the lay of the land. Can't say I'm thrilled at the prospect of losing a dimmer damber like yourself, but hells, in my younger days, I'd be keen to try me fams at some of that technique myself. And the more my wattles take it, the more these two strike me as Banar and Banar folks. And if you keen to lend them your dattles, I'll not be the one to stand in your way. If you would know more, come to knock on Storehouse at Raincatcher Gully. We shall wait for you there. Who'd have figured, eh? Any road. The choice is yours, Bani. In the meantime, I'm going to head back to Limsa and report to Jack before he comes and gives me a good clout in the knob. Isn't the knob your dick? He's gonna punch you in the dick? That's not very nice. You waited this whole time to attack me? Seriously? That's dedication is what that is right there. Okay. We're gonna go meet in the gully. We'll fly to Wineport again. Mama no no, mama no no, mama no no, mama no. Hello, Oboro. I'm sorry to park my head on top of you. Ah, so we meet again. Am I to take your presence to mean that you have chosen to accept our offer? I have. Thank you. I speak not only for myself and Tsubame, but for our entire village when I say that you have a profound gratitude. What I would tell you next, I would tell you out of earshot of strangers. Bayakubu has been instructed to let only trusted visitors through the doors behind me. When he speaks to you, Ayami, you are to answer Kaya De. You need not know what the words mean, only that they will grant you entrance. Can I just have my job stone now? I'm in a lot of pain. I'd like to end the stream. Ayami. Kayade. Enter. Welcome, Bani. You stand within the provisional base of operations my people have established in your land of Eorzea. It may not look like much, either without or within, but this is precisely the point. We find it an ideal vantage point from which to observe the comings and goings of Karasu and his men, without attracting undue attention to ourselves. My fallen brother saw you as a worthy inheritor to his soul. The honor has memory. I entrusted to you, but soul alone will not make you a shinobi. No, this will require training of the body and the mind. Our art, the art of ninjutsu, originated with our ancestors many years ago. Since then, it has been passed down with each generation, mother to daughter, father to son. We draw power from the world around us, the heaven, the earth, and the hearts of man, and channel this power into physical form. I am told that this is similar to the concept of aether, was it? I must confess that Eorzean words and ways remain unfamiliar to me. How does one channel this power, you ask? Through the use of mudra, hand gestures that call forth each of the three forms of energy of which I spoke. The first mudra I will teach you will call power from the heavens. In Doma, we call this Ten. You are eager to learn, yes? Attune your soul to that of the fallen brother, and approach me once more. It is then that your training will begin. Hell yes. Ninja unlocked. The soul of the shinobi awakens within you. Action learned. Tin. Mudra and ninjutsu. In addition to their deadly weapon skills, ninjas have at their disposal special battle techniques known as ninjutsu, which are readied by first making a series of ritual hand gestures known as mudra. Ninjutsu can be executed after combining one or more of the following three mudra in a predetermined order. Ten, Chi, Jin. You will learn new mudra as you progress through the ninja storyline. Learning new mudra will open the door to more complex ninjutsu techniques. Once you have obtained a new ninjutsu technique, you can confirm the proper mudra order required to execute it by selecting its icon in the action tree. Oh, good lord, this is going to be too complicated for me. Alright, so I need to equip this job stone. And then I got the best armor on I can. Yes, now I have ninja. Nice. This we're gonna sell. I don't need any of this crap. Do I have weapons for ninja, or does it just use the same rogue whatchamacallits? Oh, look at all my abilities are all fucked up again. Do I have entirely new abilities, or are some of these the same? Some of these are the same. Mug. Ninjutsu. Interesting. Throwing dagger. Feint was here, was it not? Yes. 10. Alright, we'll deal with this later after stream. Alrighty, let's go. Let's go home and end this nonsense. Alrighty, I think I'll call it here. Go to the outro. Thank you guys for watching today. Just a chill stream. Sorry I was a little tired and whatnot. Canker sores, you understand, yada yada. I'll be back tomorrow unless I'm in ungodly pain, and we'll either play Village or more Kina Bridge of Spirits. I think that'll be my plan for tomorrow. But yeah, have a good night everyone, and I will see you later.